Alrighty, so for pile number one, we have rose quartz, and these are gonna be the divine love messages bringing you into the Aries new moon. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Also got a new tarot deck, so happy to like just jump in and display that. It's a Rider-Waite-Smith, but it's golden, just like me. All right, so a little bit of a stuck energy here, so I'm just gonna be quiet while I shuffle out my cards. That was a little bit too many. All right, we'll take it. All right, so in the back of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. So I do see that there is some new venture, some new thing. It might be involved with money, or I'm hearing like buying a home. So if some of you guys are like trying to buy a home, maybe you're trying to get your finances together to invest in something, but I see you being really kind of inspired. You feel like, you know, this is the next step that you're needing to take in your life, and you just kind of want to get it done. I'm sensing a little bit of a need for instant gratification, so I think you guys should definitely like reel that all the way back in. We have Temperance in the reverse, which is balance. So I feel like if you're going along the route of, you know, I'm gonna cut out all of my expenses, I'm not gonna buy anything, and I'm just gonna save all of my money to do this thing, take it a step back. Remember, you have to balance yourself out. I do feel like sometimes with our extreme need for instant gratification, our need to get things as quickly as we can, we do bring a lot of imbalance into our lives and a lot of burnout. And I feel like a lot of the times with finances and the amount of money that's being brought in, you know, if we're stressing that, it's going to result to burnout. I don't care if you feel like you're financially stable already and you're just like, I need to get this thing done. You're going to burn yourself out if you just have your foot pressed on the gas that way. I see the Devil here, so there's definitely some limiting beliefs, some things that are probably keeping you up at night, a lot of anxieties. I feel like what you need to really do is build a sound and stable budget where you can probably, you know, get what you need to get done, but also you're not forfeiting your happiness and your freedom in your life at the same time. Like, I feel like, you know, if you have been spending so much time in your room, in your bed, feeling like this, feeling like, oh my God, like I just want to get these things organized, I just need to get these things done, you really do need to just take some deep breaths. Okay, you chose rose quartz because in all reality, you need to be giving more love to yourself. You're giving a lot of love to these outside and these external things, and you need to bring it all the way back in, and you need to give it to yourself. I'm sensing a little bit of treat yourself. I feel like you guys have been working very, very hard, but it's a lot of energy of like letting your thoughts just run rampant. And you're gonna need to use your strength right now to tame that inner beast, to tame that overthinking, that anxiety, all of that stuff. You're gonna have to, like I said, take deep breaths, you know, be very mindful about your thoughts, affirm yourself, tell yourself, you know, I am abundant, I am ready. You know, I feel like you have this idea in your head of whatever you want to accomplish, but you feel like for some reason you're not quite there yet, or you're not ready, or maybe you feel like you have to make yourself suffer in a way to be able to get it, but you really don't, and you have to let go of those beliefs. There's something that's just coming through, and I want to make sure I touch on it, but it's just not giving me all the clarity that I need at the moment. But what I will say is it's a lot of just letting your thoughts run rampant. It's a lot of limiting beliefs, and it's due to the lack of self-love. It's due to, I'm not going to say that you don't love yourself, but what I'm saying is that you put so much pressure on yourself, and you put so much on yourself to get things done in, you know, the allotted time, or I feel like a lot of it is external. A lot of it's not internal, and it's like, it's not even really making you happy. So what I want to say is go back to that goal, go back to whatever that Page of Pentacles moment is, and ask yourself, do I really want that? I had a moment over the weekend where I was manifesting a certain particular thing, and I had to realize, like, I'm only manifesting this because I think I'm supposed to be doing this right now. It's not even what I really want. So I had to rechange my whole attitude around what I was manifesting. And it wasn't that what I was manifesting was wrong. It's okay. It was okay to be manifesting, and like certain details of it are spot on and correct. But the reality of it is that some details were off. Some things were off. Like it might have been the right thing in the wrong location, or it might have been the right amount, just placed in the wrong account. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you really, really, truly want? What really makes you happy? Forget about what the world thinks you should have and what you think you should be doing at a certain age or a certain time, or, you know, oh, I'm getting married, so we should be buying a house. If you can't afford a house, you can't afford a house. Like, it's okay. It's totally fine to rent or to live with your parents. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Some of you guys don't want to move back in with your parents, but it's okay to live with your parents while you figure it out. Like, you know, the world is changing. The way that we see growing up, life, I want to say even marriage and family values are fully changing, and it's okay to go with that wind of change. Like, you know, sometimes it's hard to be in that in-between space where, you know, I mean, we ain't Gen Z. Okay, we're millennials. I mean, if Gen Z, if you're reading this, I know y'all feel me what I'm saying, but let go of those limiting beliefs. I'm sensing just a lot of limiting beliefs, and you're gonna have to use your own mental strength in order to do that. I feel like you guys have the moon, so tap in with the power of the moon. Tap in with the power of this Aries new moon that's coming in. Write down what you want to manifest, what you're trying to accomplish. Set your budget up. Set your plan in motion. Like, sometimes a lot of it is just getting it on paper. So get it on paper. Figure out what you're trying to plan and what you're trying to do. You really have to like organize your thoughts. What I'm seeing here is like these swords are your thoughts, and on the new moon, when you're writing down like, these are the things that I want, these are the things that I'm thinking, and I'm releasing my limiting beliefs behind it. These are my limiting beliefs, that I have to make a certain amount of money, that I have to work so hard before I can see glory, all of that different stuff. Write it down, burn it, release it. Write your plan down, pin it up somewhere, have it in front of you every day, so you can just feel like every day I'm taking steps and actions towards my goal. But definitely tap in with the full moon. Go to the beach at night under the new moon, and really just absorb and embrace the energy. Meditate, take deep breaths, do whatever you need to do. I see the King of Swords here. I feel like the new moon coming is going to give you a lot of clarity. I feel like you practicing the art of scripting, which you should just go on YouTube and find out how to script to manifest. Embracing the art of scripting will give you a lot of clarity. The King of Wands here, very fiery energy, very much Aries energy. He's coming through to say, you know, not only are you going to have clarity, but you're in it for the long haul. My King of Wands is he's not like a one and done type of guy. I want to say he's not a hit it and quit it type. Okay. I don't know where that might hit for some of y'all, but that's what came through. I don't know if you're embracing a masculine fire energy into your life, but I think if you are, you should explore it. You picked rose quartz. Rose quartz is the master love stone. So just go with it and see. I'm not saying that's gonna be your soulmate. I'm just saying, if you feel like you've met a fire sign or somebody with a major fire placement that has a lot of masculine energy, go with it. These people are living their life with a long-term view. They're in it for the long haul. It's like the King of Wands has left behind the need for instant gratification. He doesn't need it so much. But ultimately, your Temperance is in reverse, and Temperance represents balance. There's a lot of fiery energy here in the way of Temperance and the King of Swords. Temperance represents Sagittarius, but ultimately it's finding a larger balance in your life, okay? It's the balance between feeling like, okay, I have to work hard to get what I want, versus feeling like I have to suffer to get what I want. And when I say suffer, I mean when you go back and reevaluate what you really, really want, you're also going to be checking what you're doing to get yourself there. And a lot of the times we do feel like it's a self-worth issue. Like when things come to us, say for example, you have been gifted something. Say for example, I give you $100. You're gonna feel in a way indebted to me because I've given you this $100, but you're not indebted to me because I've given it to you. That is a gift. You know what I'm saying? You don't owe me anything back for it. And that's all what temperance is about. It's about balancing out the larger aspects of our being, of our wholeness on this planet. I feel like we need to, a lot of people in that pile number 1 need to let go of those limiting beliefs, let go of those feelings of feeling indebted to people because they give something to you. You're not indebted to them. And a lot of the times, like the karmic debt that we're creating in our head, it doesn't even equate to what has been given. Okay. So let's see what the Modern Witch Tarot is coming through to say here. All right, so we got the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the 2 of Swords. So I feel like, okay, this is what I'm gonna say, Judgment in the back of the deck. So definitely you guys are in for an awakening. You guys are in for a huge refresh. I feel like your mindset is gonna be changed completely with this new moon cycle, okay? But we have the 7 of Pentacles here, which is encouraging you to just sit in patience. Be patient. You know what I'm saying? When you have your plan or your plan of action like ready to go and what have you, you're going to be taking certain steps to it. Like I said, we're going back to that instant gratification. Let go of the need for instant gratification. When you're just settling and practicing patience and things, you can really well, what I'm trying to say is you have to let the plants grow. You know what I'm saying? You've planted the seeds, you've watered them, and you have to let them grow. Checking on them every day is not going to make them grow. A watch pot does not boil. We've all heard those cliches and they all stand true. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, which just is telling me like you're constraining yourself, you're constricting yourself, you're not expanding your worldview, and you're really latching on to those beliefs that are limiting. The 2 of Swords here is saying there's a little bit of stubborn energy. There's a little bit of wanting to stay, I don't want to say wanting to stay stationary, but maybe you're afraid of what's ahead. Maybe you are comfortable where you are and you're just like, I have to protect my heart, I have to guard my heart. Definitely some of you guys are dealing with the fears of the heart, and I feel like it might be a little bit more of a passion thing, following your passion, following what's your true what you really want in this life, versus what's being comfortable and what's being stable for you right now. I see the 3 of Swords here. If you've recently gone through a little bit of a heartbreak, you know, a little bit of a rough time emotionally, which a lot of people have during that Libra moon, like it was really heavy and intense energy. But I do see like a lot of heart chakra expansion. When your heart breaks, your heart chakra expands. So if I want to say like some of you guys were asking for a little bit of love in your life, or trying to like, you know, wanting to fall in love or wanting to bring a little bit of love in your life, but like the heartbreak was a necessary part of you inviting this love in your life, because it's expanding your heart chakra, it's opening you up more, even though it might not feel like it. Like I just feel like even the purging of emotions, even the crying, even the venting, talking to your friends and expressing the fact that you are heartbroken, you are hurt, is an expansion. It's opening you up. So embrace it, feel your emotions, don't rush through them. And then I also see the 4 of Wands. I feel like a lot of people that pick this reading, you guys really need to escape. You know what I'm saying? Take a vacation, take a couple of days off, and really just revive yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do it with a friend, with someone you love, with someone you trust. Just take a couple of days away, or even to yourself, and really just reconnect with yourself. Find out once again what makes you happy. Find out once again what do you really want, why you started. Okay, a lot of the times we forget why we started, and so we're just on this journey and we're going down this path and we're lost, and we're lost because we don't even remember why we started or what the case may be. And as soon as I looked up, my timer said 444. So that's a divine message. Let's get a crystal for you guys for pile number 1. Actually, we're gonna get a couple, because you know I like to do a couple. Ooh. Okay, so in the back of the deck we have Rainbow Obsidian, heal your heart. So that's directly related to that 3 of Swords, that heartbreak, that cut. You know what I'm saying? Like that was deep. That was deep for a lot of us, and you need to heal your heart. Healing your heart, it's all about, I feel like, self-expression, expression of your passions, finding out, once again, like I said, what you really, what are you in this for? What are you doing this for? Like, are you just ticking off goals because you feel like that's what you're supposed to be doing? Or are you really connected to the goals and the things that you're ticking off? We have Sodalite, which is speak your truth, which is very interesting. That's another crystal that I have here, pile number 2. So if you pick 2 piles, then you know that's a divine message for you right there. Crystal phrase, allow yourself to receive. That's back to what I said about not feeling indebted to people because they've given you something or they've gifted you something. Citrine, bring in the light. That one, I feel like I want to encourage you guys to go outside, go get in the sunlight, do what you need to do. That's big 4 of Wands energy right there, bringing in the light, that escaping. You see, they're in front of a city. The city's behind them. You know, they've gotten out of the hustle and bustle, and they're going into maybe what, a botanical garden or something like that. We have Labradorite, see the magic. All right, so there you go. There's magic all around us. There's magic in everything that we're doing. There's magic in this message right now. If you pick this pile, that was the magic. That was God telling you there's a message for you here that you definitely need to hear. Okay, let's get into it with the affirmation. Okay, there we go. I am a gift. See, this is back. This is what I was talking about, the self-worth of it all, the feeling like, not feeling like you need to suffer to receive good things, or not feeling like you're indebted because you're actually a gift. Okay, people see value in you. I am a gift to the world. When I lead with kindness and love, I create a ripple effect that benefits more people than I'll ever know. My presence, my knowledge, my passions contribute to the greater good of the world. I am a gift. Yeah, people see value in you guys. People see what you're worth. They want to invest in you. Let them invest in you and let them carry you. And one thing I want to say is too, you know, because someone might invest in you and they might carry you to a certain point in your life. And because they invested in you, you're now feeling like, oh, they've invested so much in me, I'm indebted to them. I have to stay in this for them because, you know, they put so much out for me. No, that might have been just something to carry you to this point in your life, and then you move on. And for them, it might have been something that they just needed to do for the sake of giving back. You know, somebody has done it for them at one point, and now they're doing it for you. Stop creating karmic debts that really and truly have no place in your life. Okay? Pile number 2. Here we go. Sodalite for pile number 2. Let's get started with that Rider-Waite Smith. Okay. All right. So, ooh, okay. Ooh. It's like, let me stop. I'm just messing with y'all. There is some heavy energy back in here, though. I'm not gonna lie. Every pile might have that, though. So in the back of the deck, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, the 6 of Pentacles is a card that brings up ideas of gratuity, of philanthropy. It's a give and take energy. It's appreciating where you are in any given moment. Okay, you can be on the giving end of something, or you can be on the receiving end of something, and you have to appreciate where you are. At any point, you can be on either end. And there are going to be times in your lifetime where you're fluctuating between, okay, last year I was giving a lot, and this year I'm receiving a lot. And just being okay with where you are in that moment, and knowing that, you know, if you are in the giving position, You don't want to be a jerk about it, because at any point in time you can be back in that receiving position. So I feel like a lot of people in this pile are probably coming off of a super giving season and really needing to reel it back in, maybe take a little bit more for themselves, or not be afraid. I want to say not be afraid to request help when it's needed. So I have the Ace of Swords upright, which is definitely expanding the worldview. It's opening a new state of mind, some new concepts, maybe some new information that, you know, will be very pivotal for you. I feel like a Tower moment. Here we go with the Tower card. This is very uncomfortable. This is destruction. This is you kind of in a way jumping out of a burning building. And that burning building is more or less probably, I want to say, either directly connected to your state of mind, like some limiting beliefs, or some, I want to say some comforts, some worldly comforts that you have. It's directly connected to that. And it's kind of like the energy of Spirit is bringing everything to a head in your life. Spirit is culminating a lot of chaos and trauma and drama in your life to kind of bring things to this point where you have to jump out of this burning building. Because if you don't leave now, I feel like you're gonna have regrets. And what I feel like is going on is that you've manifested your life up until this point. You've manifested the things that you want. And it, for some reason, I feel like for some of you, it's a little bit of, I feel like A, feeling guilty for leaving it behind, and then B, a little bit of, I don't know, you guys don't want to seem ungrateful or something like that. You don't want to seem like you can't take the pressure, or you don't want to seem like, you know, you're quitting or giving up. And honestly, forget that. Forget that. If this is not serving you, if this is not making you happy anymore, you need to get up out of there. And if you don't get up out of there, Spirit is going to force you up out of there. Actually, Spirit is already forcing you up out of there. I feel like Spirit already knows, like, you have some sense of fear in you. Release that fear. Release that fear on this new moon in Aries on Sunday night. Write that down and release it. Burn it. Do what you need to do. I see a lot of balance. So you're going to have to really be, well, let me not say a lot of balance, a little bit of balance. You're going to have to be juggling a few different things right now. I feel like if you are passionate about something and you are chasing something, you just need to be balance out the exit out of the old and the entrance into the new, and like make sure you're definitely doing what you need to do for yourself while you're performing this balancing act. A lot of the times when we're performing a balancing act, we can be very prone to burnout because we're trying to spread our energy around too many different ways. And that could be the balance too. The balance could be like, you know, transitioning into this new thing and also reserving your self-love and reserving your self-worth and being able to really replenish yourself so that you don't experience that burnout. The Fool is coming up. So you're definitely on the peak of a new journey, and that's not unusual. When we talk about the Tower card, that's not unusual. That's, you know, that's what the Tower leads to, a break, a new beginning. Like the Fool and the Ace of Swords go hand in hand. The Fool has a large worldview. They're ready to get out. They're ready to conquer. They're ready to do all that they need to do to accomplish what they need to accomplish. They do have some, like, you know, rose-colored glasses. They do have a little bit of, you know, they're ready to take a risk. They're not afraid. They're ready to take a risk. We have the Five of Wands, which is a little bit of a chaotic energy, a little bit of a fight, a little bit of a battle. I do see like a lot of you guys might be doing some arguing with people, or, you know, justice has even come through. Like, you guys might be trying to serve justice. You guys might be trying to seek revenge on a wrongdoing. And you need to back up. You need to slow down. You need to not be doing that. You need to go back. You need to revert. You need to be the hermit. You need to go back into your space. I feel like with this whole idea of seeking revenge on this wrongdoing, you're really going to be inviting more chaos than is necessary into your life. Sometimes you really do need to just walk away. You need to walk away. You need to go on your own journey. That's what the Fool is doing. He's going on his own journey. He's not carrying a ton of baggage with him and a ton of things. And it might hurt. You might feel like, oh, I want justice against this person. Like, they hurt me, or they did me wrong, or I trusted them and they did this. And like, while all that's well and good, that's what this is talking about, you know. You might feel like you've given something to somebody and they've now betrayed you, and they've now, you know, whatever the case may be. But the Wheel of Fortune is here in the back of the deck, and it's turning in your favor if you choose to take the right path, if you choose to do what's right for you. Let's see what we have in this. Yeah, the Justice is in reverse. When I just pulled the Justice, so we have the Justice upright and the Justice in reverse. So I feel like with the Justice upright, you're definitely seeking that revenge. You're definitely plotting that revenge. You might be doing little petty things to get that revenge, and Spirit is telling you to stop. Spirit is telling you to chill out, to just wait. Let Spirit do that. Let karma serve itself. You don't need to serve karma. Karma will serve itself. Focus on you and what you need. You have the Eight of Swords, which is kind of like a trap that you're putting yourself in. Okay, I want to say, like, if some of you guys are spending a lot of time in the house in a certain area, you feel cooped up, you really do need to get out. I got another Four of Wands, which is saying get away, escape, get some fresh air, take a vacation, take a couple of days off to yourself, go to the spa. I don't know, but you need to take a break. You need to get out. You need to breathe more. We have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is encouraging you to get on the fine details, tweak the fine details. And I'm not quite sure what that means, so I'm going to go ahead and pull more clarity on it. But last and certainly not least, we have another Ace of Swords. So a lot of new information is going to be coming to you. You're going to be really expanding your worldview, having a new perspective, okay? There's going to be a new way that you're looking at things. So you can really, really look forward to that, okay? I need information on the Eight of Pentacles. Let me pick that back up. Let me just say I need more information on the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles in the back of the deck. What I see here is that you're crafting your life. You're crafting how you want your life to be. You're crafting, you know, what your next steps are going to look like in this lifetime. You're really trying to get the fine details of, okay, this is where I want to live. This is the type of house that I want. This is the type of way that I want my family to be. I want to raise my family. These are the things that I want to have materialistically. And I feel like with this Aries new moon coming, you're really going to be encouraged to manifest those things. So you're going to be wanting to really get it on paper, write it down in detail. Like, what do you want from life? And write down how it feels. Don't just write down what it is materialistically. Write down how it feels. Like, write down that you feel love, you feel protected, you feel, you know, completely whole. All within yourself. Write it all down. The King of Wands, he lives his life with a long-term view. He's thinking out into the future. And he's not one for instant gratification. I said this in the last pile too. He's not one for instant gratification. Yeah, there's a lot changing. The Aries new moon, this is the first new moon of the astrological new year. So it's a clean slate. It's wiping a lot of stuff clean. Even just April in itself is just a month for changes. There's a lot going on right now in the collective. So just embrace it. Embrace all that destruction that's coming into your life. Yes, I said that. Embrace the destruction that's coming into your life, because it is very necessary. And you're going to start a new, brand new, and you're going to be so, like, it's just going to be different. You're going to have everything you want. And you need to be able to walk into it without baggage. That's the key. That was the key to the Fool. Okay? Without baggage. You're walking into your new life without baggage. That's exactly what it is. Now let's see what crystals we got for you. Sodalite coming through again. A lot of people need to be speaking their truth. Okay, we got a lot of crystals for you guys. We got the same crystals as the last deck. We have Sodalite, speak your truth. So open up your throat chakra, find out what it is you want. Like I said, that speaking your truth is less related to you I feel like less related to you getting that revenge, or, you know, making that person who wronged you or whatever feel a certain type of way. But it's more so in you telling Spirit, this is how I want to live my life. This is actually what I really, really want. And I know I've been manifesting something that wasn't quite this, but I've figured it out. And that's why you're getting all these Ace of Swords in your pile, because you have a brand new perspective. Okay? We have Azorite, get laser focused. Remember what I was saying about that Eight of Pentacles energy. This is you getting laser focused, getting really detailed, and getting down to the nitty gritty of how you want to live your life. We have rhodochrosite, which is remember your worth. And I'm going to leave that right there. Remember your worth. Rainbow obsidian, heal your heart. Okay, that's you taking that vacation, clearing the clutter. Selenite, clearing the clutter. Clean your room, re-feng shui your home, get everything in a new energy and in a togetherness. Maybe get yourself a selenite wand and cleanse your chakras, cleanse your aura, cleanse your pets down. Do what you need to do, but clear the clutter, clear the mental clutter, get it on paper, do what you need to do. Blue lace agate, find your calm. That's back to that Four of Wands. That's back to the Four of Wands. Escaping, okay? Being able to clear your mind and clear your thoughts. And in the back of the deck, my revenge seekers, my little plotters, okay? Y'all got Jade, which it says, you see what it says? It says, be the bigger person, i.e. walk away. Walk away from the drama. I posted something on my Instagram the other day that said, you know, somebody who's going to do big things cannot let the small things bother them. And I feel like, you know, it's going to be a never-ending cycle in your life as you're ascending, as you're moving up, as you're moving forward. People are going to see that, and they're not going to really know what to do with it. And they're going to, I feel like they might panic. They might panic, and they might feel like a little bit of energy of getting left behind. And so it might cause them to move a certain way. And you really need to be okay with letting them come to those realizations, letting them take those journeys on their own, and not being involved in it. Okay? And your affirmation is, I am whole. I am perfectly created. I am a wonderfully unique individual. Every lesson I have learned, every risk I have taken, and every achievement I have made contributed to who I am. Because of that, I am whole. I do believe I said something about when I picked up this 10 of Pentacles, and I said, you know, how you want your life to be, where'd it go? How you want your life to be, how you want your family to be, writing it out. And what did I say? I said at the end something about, you know, I am loved, I am protected, and I am completely whole within myself. That's the key. Okay, a lot of you guys were probably wronged by a lover or a friend, and it's making you feel really empty. It's making you feel bad, bro. It's making you feel really unappreciated, but you know you're not unappreciated. You know your worth, and that's why it's messing with you so much, because you're just on some like, bro, I would never do that. Like, why would you do that? Like, it's okay, y'all. People will learn and people will grow. What I also want to say with the remember your worth is knowing when, you know, it's okay to say, if said person comes back into your life and apologizes, it's okay to say, I recognize that you apologize, but we're definitely not picking up where we left off, or I need my space, or whatever you feel like at the time. And right as I'm saying this, it's 33:33. I've been doing this all morning, y'all. Let's see. That was pile number 2. Now we're gonna move on to pile number 3. Pile number 3 picked clear quartz. Oop, look at me dropping stuff. And so, okay, if you pick pile number 3, these are gonna be your messages. These are gonna be your random love message from spirit going into the new moon. A lot of conflict with these piles today. Like, I just feel like the Libra moon has, like, when I say through the mud, I mean literally, like, through the mud. Like, you might as well have taken my astral body, brought it to a swamp, and drowned it. Okay? Okay. All right, so what I'm seeing here is, ooh, see, this is the thing. Let me just, all right. right, I'm gonna read all of these because they all came out. So in the back of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys are being made an offer. I don't know if you're fed up or if the offer is just not good enough. If it's like something that might be saying like, okay, this is what tells me now that I need to change course. That might be really what the real tea is. So we have the Knight of Cups in the back of the deck. This is the energy of kind of like doing your due diligence because you have to. I feel like you're being made an offer. It might not be as bright and shiny as you wanted it to be or as you thought it was going to be, or maybe you said to yourself, in order for me to go down this path, this is what I need. And so you got like half of it or 70% of it or 80% of it, but you did not get 100%. And because of that, you're over it. You're like, nope, I'm good where I'm at. I'm not going to be taking on more for less in a way. But you guys got a lot of cards. You got the Ace of Swords, which is going to be coming in with that. I already knew this was going to be coming out with the clear quartz, but also because it came out in the last 3 piles. The Ace of Swords is the expansion of the worldview, the new perspective, okay? The seeing things in a brand new light. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands, which is conflict. There's a lot of conflict around you. I see you might be participating, you might not be. You might just be kind of sitting back and observing, or you might just be like taking your silent notes and saying like, noted this, noted that. Okay, I see, that's what I'm seeing with the High Priestess, is kind of like a detachment from whatever's going on, a detachment from the situation itself, but really just observing and peeping game and seeing like how things are moving around you. I see with the High Priestess, you're really trying to like connect back to self, connect back to spirit, and try to like, I feel like a lot of the High Priestess is bossing up. Okay, I feel like you guys are activating your crown chakra, and that might result in people saying, you know, you're dreaming, your head is in the clouds, you're this and you're that. But I also see, you know, being very grounded. Your heart chakra, open it up. Your crown chakra and your root chakra are connected in this time. So any dreams and stuff that you feel like, you know, that you feel like you're coming up with in your head, I feel like this is you like chasing your passions, doing what you really want to do in life. All of that good stuff is directly connected to your root chakra, your safety chakra, if you will, your security. And so it's like, in a way, like following that crown chakra energy, following those, and clear quartz is a crown chakra stone. I feel like following those energies and connecting with those energies and following those passions are really going to make you feel a lot more secure, a lot more safe. I feel like even not only emotionally, but materialistically as well. It's going to lead to a financial gift or, you know, some financial security in some way, shape, or form. I'm seeing a little bit of a balancing act, a little bit of like a dance that you're doing with somebody, and maybe you're just trying to get through this certain time frame or time period that you have to be with them or close to them, but you're going through the motions, you're doing the dance, okay? And you're doing a damn good job of it, pile 3. We have this is the 9 of Cups. This is known as the wish card. This is saying that, you know, your ancestors are definitely applauding your your maturity of the situation, your energy of the High Priestess. I feel like they're pushing you into that energy even more, and they want to give you some small gift, some small victory to let you know that they are there and they are with you. So definitely make a wish on the full moon for something that you want, and watch it materialize. Believe in it and watch it materialize into your life. The Devil card is here. So there is some sort of blockage. There is some sort of limitation. I don't know if it's mental, physical, or whatever, but let's get into it. I feel like, okay, so we have the Star card in reverse, and we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. So with the 3 of Wands in reverse, I'm just seeing a lot of kind of, you are, okay, so we have a little bit of story here. We have all of that stuff going on up until the 9 of Cups, And then we have the Devil card. And at the Devil card, things take a little bit of a turn. The cards are starting to come out in reverse. So just to recap quickly, before the Devil card, we have the New Perspective. We have a little bit of conflict that you're kind of dancing through. You're trying to just get through in a way, balance out. But you have the High Priestess energy here, which, like, you know, you feel like, you know, you're rising above all of this. You're rising above all of this. You don't need to be involved in it. You don't need to partake. And you're really just calling on your ancestors to be with you in this time. But there's a blockage. Something in you is blocking. I feel like it might be like just the belief that, you know, things are actually coming to you, because you do have this offer, and it is like a little bit less than what you wanted. It is a little bit, it's not quite what you were trying to manifest. And it is kind of just blocking your view a little bit. I feel like it's causing you to say, like, I can't see past this. You can't see past the lack. Okay? You can't see past it. The Star is here in reverse. The Star is a card that connects to, like, the community. It represents Aquarius. And I feel like, you know, really that information, but also, like, the Star in itself, the Star card, it represents the idea of having everything you need. So you don't feel like you have everything you need right now. And even as you're being made an offer for more, you're saying it's still not enough. So you need to change that. You need to change that mindset. You need to know that you have everything you need. Everything you need is with you and available to you. That's what your ancestors are telling you. That's why they're ready to give you that wish. So you can change that mindset. They're ready for you to let that go. Let go of that lack mindset. We have the Justice in reverse, which means I feel like this is back to that High Priestess energy. You're really just trying to sit on the outskirts, and you're really just trying to collect the information and move accordingly to the information. And we have the Tower in reverse, which means you're definitely resisting some sort of change, some sort of destruction. I don't know, like, maybe you're arguing with the hopes that maybe you are engaging a little bit, or like, I feel like you're putting your 2 cents in here and there in hopes that you can get something out of it, in hopes that you can get somewhere, or hopes that you can salvage, or whatever the case may be. It might not even be like the direct conflict, but you are participating in something still in hopes that you can salvage it. Let's see. Page of Wands, 9 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely inspired by something. You definitely see something in your future, but you're just not seeing the path to get there. You're not seeing how you can get there, and you're not seeing how where you are right now serves where you're going to be, where you can be. Okay? Let's see what we have here. See, all these cards are in reverse, and I don't feel like they're supposed to be. I feel like they just... Let's see what we have. Either way, the message is coming out, so you guys have a lot of information here. I have not pulled this many cards for any other pile. Every other pile got a short, quick reading. All right, so let's see. We have the 9 of Swords, which is you kind of staying up all night. You have all these things on your mind. You're trying to sort through them. You're losing sleep, plain and simple. You are losing sleep, but you're definitely inspired by something, and you're definitely wanting to move forward with something. Ooh. What's coming through here is that you guys are so inspired by what's next, or I feel like what your life could be, or what's coming out of this. Remember I said you guys are trying to get through this term, whether it be the next couple of weeks, the next couple of months. You're just trying to get through it, and you're so ready to just be on the other end of that. But Spirit wants you to stop and enjoy where you are, even though it's not the perfect place, even though you don't feel like, you know, even though, you know, the offer was a little bit less than what you wanted, what you felt like you needed. And enjoy where you are. Where you are now is was a manifestation that you were forming in the past. A couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, a year ago, you were manifesting to be where you are now. And you're here. So stop, enjoy it, and really give gratitude for that. Open up the heart chakra. That's what I'm seeing. And in the back of the deck, we have a small victory with the 6 of Wands. So your ancestors are definitely going to be blessing you. They're going to be bringing in the blessings in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But they really do want you to stop fighting. They want you to stop fighting. And you're fighting people that are in a way like beneath you, because you're ascending. You're ascending, and you're ascending quicker than them. Whew, you're gonna have to really, first and foremost, strength is coming through. What I want to say with this card is not only the blanket meaning of, you know, taming your inner beast or what have you, but this is also gonna be she is alone with this beast. She has had to tackle this beast by herself. You know what I'm saying? She's standing in solitude doing so. And that's really what's most important, is that she's done it on her own. You guys need to realize you don't need help. You don't need company. Okay? You are infinitely abundant in yourself. That's why you got the Empress card, because you're constantly creating and procreating and touching and giving abundance into the world alone. You know what I'm saying? The Nine of Wands here is just showing me, we have the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands, and it's just showing me that you are a little exhausted, you are a little tired, you probably did just get some sort of hurt in your life. You've been hurt by someone or something around you, and it's really kind of, it's like, in a way, the last straw. I feel like what's going on here is that you have been hurt. Like, first of all, you've been fighting battle after battle. You can't even see beyond your daily to-dos because you're just so overwhelmed. You're so pent up. And you've just constantly been fighting. And you're tired. And then now something has happened to just crack you wide open. I feel like, you know, purge those emotions out. You need to cry, you need to scream, you need to do whatever you need to do. You need to purge those emotions out. Your heart chakra is expanding, it's opening, it's going to be wide open, and that's why you're in this High Priestess energy. All of your chakras are aligning, so you can be secure, you can act, you can create, you can love, you can speak, you can see, and you can just, your crown chakra, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do. All of your chakras are aligning, but it does require a major heart chakra expansion, which does come with heartbreak sometimes. It really does, and it's just one of those things, you know what I'm saying? This is going to allow you to lead your life with an open heart and lead your life in love. And when I say in love, it's like the knowingness that, you know, although people might hurt you, although people might do less than desirable things, people might do less than desirable things. It's like you still can come from a place of understanding and a place of love. The thing that I'm really feeling here is like, ultimately, it's because you love yourself so much that you don't need to have hate in your heart. You know what I'm saying? You just love yourself that much. We have the Hierophant here, which is saying to me, this is nothing new. It might be new to you, but it's nothing new. And there is spirit knows. It's basically like the messages that you're getting and the downloads that you're getting, whatever your intuition is telling you, it's like your higher self in a way, because you got the High Priestess too. You are both the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Your higher self is telling you, you know what to do. You know how to heal yourself. You know why this person is acting this way, or why they're doing these things. You just know. So you don't have to guess, you don't have to wonder, you don't have to feel bad. It's not you. And that's all that's coming through here. With that clear quartz, baby. Let's get those those crystals, okay? Hematites, ground yourself, okay? Black tourmaline, protect your energy. Let's get it popping. First of all, we have Angel Aura Quartz, which is saying lighten up. Like, that's back to you enjoying where you are in the moment. Even though there might be some conflict, there might be some tension in your life, you're just gonna enjoy where you are in the moment, and really realize that you have to give gratitude for the fact that you have been blessed. You've manifested all of those things that you have right now, and they're just blessings. We have, was that hematite, ground yourself? Yeah. Black tourmaline, protect your energy. So withdraw. I feel like withdraw from the conflict, withdraw from the drama. Don't keep trying to go and put your 2 cents in, because when you're going to put your 2 cents in hopes that it's gonna make somebody else realize, what you're really doing is you're beating yourself. You're beating yourself into the ground, because those people are not gonna realize, like, in that way. They're gonna have to realize in their own way. And you're depleting your energy. You're giving away too much of yourself in doing that. I have carnelian here, which is feed your creativity. So find a creative outlet where you can just, you know, spread love in the way that you spread love. Jade, be the bigger person. And then rainbow obsidian, heal your heart. Heal that heart, baby. And by heal that heart, what I'm really meaning is you need to get your emotions. Purge out your emotions. Don't bottle them up. Don't keep them inside. Get them out. That's the quickest way to healing, is to accept. Now, yeah, y'all needed that clarity. I'm not reading all these affirmations. Let's get one. There we go. All right. Ooh, okay. I am transformed. I see the beauty of change. Everything I have been through transformed me into who I am today. I am so much braver. I am so much more caring. I am so much more emotionally intelligent. That emotional intelligence. That's that high priestess. That's that Hierophant coming to say, you know, okay? It goes on to say, I am so much more open. That's that heart chakra opening up. Despite the hurt, despite the heartbreak, you're still willing to lead with love. I will continue changing and improving. I am transformed. All right, pile number 3. That was the end of the random love messages for the Aries new moon coming on Sunday. Definitely take the rest of the week to reflect on that, to reflect on those messages. Hit me up if that resonated with you and you want a personal, deeper reading. I am available. I am ready to help, okay? But with that being said, you know, I don't know what time of day this video is going to go up, but I'm gonna try to get it up as quick as possible. So enjoy your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Make sure you get out in the sun. Make sure you do what you need to do, okay? Thank you for tuning in.